out some people that, talking to people that follow us on YouTube. Diva, all the way here to the NAB show in Las Vegas. Almost impossible to come to Vegas, that's the worst. Alright, we're here at the NAB show. I'm going to go in day one, walk the floor. Got a little bit late to start because I have a technical difficulty with the microphone system. Let's go through and see, talk to NAB. Talk to those with XaMiner, XaMiner, and SCPrime. We'll talk to them first. They're in the Amazon on the West Hall, so we're going to hike on over there. We'll walk around and see what else we can find. What I'll probably end up doing, because I don't have the microphone hooked up right now, is just take some breaks and kind of give you some updates on what we saw, take some information, show you too, and then things we saw that might be opportunities down the road. And then we'll try to get the microphone hooked up. Tomorrow maybe do a few interviews with some of the maybe top 5 or 6, so you guys can kind of analyze with them too. We'll go through and study some stuff out tonight and get back to you on that. So let's go through and take a little tour today of the NAB shows you got to see in Las Vegas in the last video. Now let's go through when we're actually here doing some work for the next 3 days. DeFi, IoT, let's go. Come join us in this convention in the Las Vegas Convention Center. Hey, I just want to put a break in here so I explain to you what we're going to do. We got a lot of cuts, a lot of different interviews and so forth here. I want to share with you. We've been having some technical problems here, but we're getting those resolved. Anyway, so we're a little bit late, maybe a little day late or something, getting these back out to you. Some of them tomorrow we should be back pretty much online. So we're trying to get you like a day after a show. Some of those are like day of. But anyway, so what we're going to talk about right now is, you know, there's a really great staff. You know, we had a really good time last night at the actual cocktail party. We had a time with the community. This is really different. You know, we came out here before. Last time I was with global stuff, people. It's just a different attitude because these people are more into crypto and they understand the need for decentralization, etc. And just talking with, you know, everybody and with the SCPrime XaMiner group was it was enlightening and it was a pleasure, but also was very informative. And we walk away with a really good understanding. Now, there was something I want to make sure that I got confused on something. I thought the XaMiners were going to drop this week, like as you're seeing this. It's not the XaMiners, and I that's my mistake. I messed that up, and I stand corrected on that. What's dropping Tuesday, and this should be today getting this. What's dropping is going to be it's not the actual miner in itself, it's the relay. And if you want to get involved at a different level, that relay, we're going to go and explain the relay and nuts and bolts. We got in their interview with one of their tech savvy staff on XaMiner or with SCPrime. And so we'll get into that relay more so later. The relay will be dropping this week though. And from my understanding, more XaMiners will be dropping probably like in a month or so, right? So the reason I'm trying, but you still get that waiting list, and that's important to get on. And we're going to give you our feelings on this project. I'll just tell you right now that we're going to go in right now. We're going to listen to an interview we did with a gentleman that was, wow, it's super intelligent. And these people, a lot of these guys have crypto backgrounds in mining, GPU mining, ASIC mining, etc. And so they understand blockchain, and this is what's really important, is understanding blockchain. And we walk away with a whole different feeling from this than we did last time we were in Vegas. We were disappointed last time, actually. We left disappointed last time. This time we're not leaving disappointed. I'm going to get into that tomorrow, go down poolside, and we'll record a little bit of video on what we saw, what we feel about SCPrime and the XaMiner in the future we think they can provide. I'm just going to tell you this right now, spoiler alert, we're bullish right now. If they continue to do what they say they're going to do, then we will continue to invest and to support this project. So we think this is something you should give a look at and give a heads up on. Right now we're going to explain exactly what the XaMiner does, what separates SCPrime and XaMiner from Amazon and Google and Microsoft and from the rest of the competition out there. And I think you should really pay close attention to this. So let's jump into this right now with no further ado.
With XaPrime and XaNet services, the main thing we're focusing on is data retention and being able to provide it at a much cheaper rate for data storage. If you look at everyone else here, everyone else is dealing with, after the fact, what to do with your data. We found a way to basically provide a more efficient, higher erasure coding and higher redundancy with through blockchain is what we incorporated, and a distributed data center that we have basically nodes located all throughout the entire world. We're able to do specific to your exact needs for the data, whether you have hot data, meaning you have a lot of data that's being accessed constantly, or you have cold data. We're able to build and basically plan it strategic to exactly your needs. So if you need a higher redundancy because it's important security data, or it's important data that you need a high redundancy on for high erasure codings, we can provide custom erasure codings versus AWS just has their traditional one erasure coding. You want to duplicate it, we'll charge you per duplication. Most of the time, all the duplications are in the same data center. So it's if the data center has a fail point, fire, loss of internet, you have no access to your data. What we see is our idea is distribute this, put the power of the data back in the client's hand. So you control your data, you're able to control exactly what you do with it. And from there, the idea is there's two ways to generate. As an MSP provider, you can not only host the relayers, so you're providing the console that allows the XaNet services for individuals to be able to connect to the different host and renter protocols. That's the idea behind we have a host and a renter, and then the renter is what communicates with the host. The renter protocol would be our XaNet services. That's what communicates with all our miners and sets up the contracts for you, that runs it all in the background, distributes and pays them in cryptocurrency. For our clients, it's all done in fiat. You guys never leave USD, the US dollar. You guys are paying in whatever your currency is. So it's a great introduction where it's what we believe it's the perfect way from Web 2.0 or 2.5 to Web 3.0, where it's a transition. You don't have to change your entire business structure. We're S3 compatible. So you're basically just changing that one line in your S3 application for backups and storage, and you're able to put us in that place and be able to save on it greatly.
Okay, if I can inject a little bit, I lost my voice talking and yelling doing a seminar. I know we're down in Ecuador, and we set up a lot of the networks that we like and we feel good, and we use a lot of there's a lot of poor people down there, and we try to do a win-win with them. So we set these things up. Now, I know that we've had a lot of people on the waiting list to go to buy the actual XaMiner. We call it XaMiner down there because the XA is like a Shaw, like the natives, right? I work with a lot of natives. But anyway, yeah, with the XaMiner, a lot of people have been waiting to buy. When do you anticipate to be the public to be able to purchase the XaMiner now?
So the XaMiner, we should be relaunching next week, Tuesday. There should be a big surprise. We have the 1Us ready. I don't know if you saw the 1U to get it in the camera. When you do, get a chance and get the 1U in there. That's the 1U. That's being announced on Tuesday as well.
Now, what's going to be the difference between the 1U and the...
So the 1U is ideally a little bit more for the relayer. It's going to be for that renter protocol. So I want to be hosting it. So that's going to be what the 1U is specifically. Now, of course, you can always add in your other portions. You can do it on your own hardware, but this is kind of pre-configured, ready to go to be that relayer for people.
And what's that unit going to run?
So we don't have an exact price, but for the high-end model, somewhere around 5,000.
5,000
is what they're expecting.
Is there going to be different categories of models like there was with the XaMiner?
Yes, correct. There's going to be available with different size hard drives, with no hard drives. So you'll be able to just buy the 1U with the software installed on it.
Beautiful.
Licensed as well.
Beautiful. And you think maybe that you'll be announcing that next week?
Tuesday.
Like tomorrow, Tuesday. Next Tuesday.
No, tomorrow, Tuesday.
Tomorrow, Tuesday.
Well, tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's Monday.
I'm sorry, you're right. The day after tomorrow. Okay. I think today's Monday for some reason. All right, very good, Andres. So we're excited too. We've been we're in the Discord. Been following you guys for a while. We're just kind of been waiting.
420 Coop.
What's that?
Discord. 420 Coop.
Oh, that's you. Okay, real good. All right. Yeah, I'm the guy down in Ecuador, and we have a smaller YouTube channel. We got about 2,300 people on ours. We just started. We try to help. We do both English and Spanish, so we're trying to do that transition with the XaMiner.
If you need Spanish, I can also do Spanish.
You speak Spanish too? Hold on a minute. Okay, so we're with Andres, and he actually is on the Discord. So if you're on the Discord, what's your Discord again?
420 Coop.
422?
420 Coop.
420 Coop, that's right. Seen that there. Okay, real good. So we're going to get back. We're going to do some Spanish as well. So we'll get back and we'll take a look at these the XaMiners they have here. And the new device is going to come out and probably be announced on Tuesday. So stay with us, DeFi IoT. We'll get back to more information.
All right, great. So now I think we have a really nice understanding of what the XaMiner and SCPrime is all about. A very clear cut, straight from the horse's mouth, right from their launch here in Las Vegas in 2022. And again, when in a couple of days we'll air last night, and hearing from their CEO, heartfelt, very straightforward gentleman. I like that. You know, I think there's ways that we can get involved in this. There's 3 ways right now that I can see of us getting involved in this that we're going to do ourselves. But I'll share with that more as we move on. I think that's enough for this video. Please subscribe. Give us a thumbs up if you like this information. This is something I suggest you look into and watch. Get on that waiting list also with the link below for the XaMiner. I strongly suggest that. Well, at least that's what we're doing. We're probably going to go anywhere from 30 to 50,000 in the next 2 months in with this project and try to earn money or actually set this network up. And we're early, but you're going to get ways to earn money. This not can just be getting paid to store data, but you're also going to get paid with having that relay and the system set up. We're actually going to get third parties, kind of like you can do with Helium as well, right? They come on that relay and put their data and with you. And so you charge them for their data. You also get paid to store their data, right? So there's 2 ways you can get paid, kind of double dipping ethically as well. And so you can go out and generate your clients this way. Now, price-wise, we'll see what's going to come out. You can check out I'll put the link down below. You're probably looking around the range of like 5,000, we were told, the higher range for that relay. Now, that relay is not a miner, so let's make that clear. It's not a miner. Okay, that's very different. It's more for people that want to store data on that. So more somebody wants to get into more of a commercial aspect or get more serious about it. Have a whole bunch of different miners out there, just establishing a network and then selling that service to businesses and so forth or governments, and having them use that service and using then those devices are set up to actually then store your data. Okay, DeFi IoT, subscribe please, and we'll get more to you tomorrow at Poolside.
We hope you enjoyed this segment of our video with DeFi IoT. Remember, we're not professional advisors. We do this as a business, as a hobby, and we study, we experiment, and we want to share it with you. If you can get some benefit from this, great. What we do is we go out, we purchase with our own money, and we experiment to see what true results are. We want you to be able to share in our experiences so you don't have to lose like we have. If you can win where we've won, fantastic. Remember to do your own research and your own homework. It's very important before you make any decisions. We will see you in our next video.